This episode is sponsored in part by Lucky Duck Games. Check out all their new products at luckyduckgames.com. Thank you for joining me here at Tantrum Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're looking at board games launching the first half of September 2022 on Kickstarter and other crowdfunding platforms. Man, we had a pretty slow summer with some good Kickstarters, but not a lot. Well, they are ramping up now. There's quite a few at the beginning of September. So let's get started. On September 2nd, Tactical Games launches Atlas Lost: Rise of the New Sovereigns. This is for 2 to 4 players. It takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. It's a tech tree resource management civilization game. You'll play as a combination of 3 of the 5 available techs. Whoever can score 30 points first wins. These next few launch on September 6th. Pandasaurus Games launches The Fox Experiments. For 2 to 4 players, it takes about an hour to play. This is designed by Elizabeth Hargrave with Jeff Fraser. It's a strategy game with lots of dice, dry erase cards, and cute foxes. You'll be breeding domesticated foxes in the game, selecting fox parents who have certain traits, gaining trait tokens along the way. At the end of each round, previous generation foxes will be cleared off for new pups to be moved to the kennel. Lots of different ways of scoring points in this game. Dawn of Ulos from Thunderworks Games is for 1 to 5 players, takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. It's an economic tile laying game. Players can invest in various factions by acquiring cards and then pitting armies against each other, exerting your influence, and the rise and fall of each faction impacts the corresponding favor you're going to be receiving for endgame points. Tantrum House will be launching its Kickstarter to raise money for our channel, and we'll have a lot of new promos, and we'll have some promos from previous campaigns as well. Some fun ones will be from Everdell, Green Team Wins, First in Flight, Teletum, and more. There's a relaunch of Magical Friends and how to summon them. It's for 2 to 4 players, takes about 60 to 90 minutes to play. Game Trays Lab launches Forsaken. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 90 to 120 minutes to play. This is an immersive sandbox adventure game where you take on the role of a character looking to leave your mark in the harshest of worlds. Sort of reminded me of Western Legends. I saw a prototype of this at Gen Con. We'll see a 3rd edition to Quodd Heroes from Wonderment Games. Garphill Games launches a solo game called Legacy of You, where you're going to be building canals, repelling barbarians, and rising to fame as You the Great. Barrel Age Games launches Fortify. You're building a fort with boxes in a backyard water balloon fight. This is for a 2-player only game. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes to play. I mentioned USC Reach in a previous video. They moved the date to September 6th. And Steamforged Games launches Rivet Wars Reloaded. This is a tactical miniatures game. On September 7th, Final Frontier Games launches an expansion to Merchant's Cove called Mastercraft. This is a big box expansion that has new modular content as well as 4 new merchants. There's the Mushroom Farmer, the Detective, the Treasure Diver, and the Pastry Chef. On September 9th, Raven Games Limited launches a 2-player game called Tales of War. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes to play. On September 12th, Board Cubator launches Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 90 to 150 minutes to play. This is a co-op campaign app-driven board game that brings the land of the Bohemian crown to your table. Live through the harrowing times and immerse yourself in this epic narrative journey in the Holy Roman Empire. You'll be developing your characters and encountering new challenges throughout the whole campaign. Also on September 12th, Dead Alive Games launches Lunar Rush. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 45 to 75 minutes to play. You're mining the moon as corporations for maximum profit. These next few launch September 13th. We have Cookie Run. It's actually Cookie Run Kingdom. You become a king of a delectable kingdom. Start from a land of little big dreams until you reach the Hall of Enlightenment, collecting resources and decorating your kingdom with exciting buildings and landmarks. Team up your cookies to defeat evil monsters. I mentioned a while ago Sagrada Legacy. Well, they changed the name to Sagrada Artisans. It is a legacy game with the dice drafting and window coloring. This is from Floodgate Games, and it will be launching September 13th. On GameFound, we'll see Biergarten, a second edition. It's a light tile-laying game. MeeplePug launches Age of Inventors. It's for 1 to 4 players. It takes about 40 to 80 minutes to play. You're going to be traveling back to the second half of the 19th century, where a series of inventions is about to change where and how people live, work, travel, and communicate. Your role is to lead humanity's charge into a bright new future. On September 15th, Mark IV Games launches Factions of Sol. It's for 1 to 4 players, takes about 90 to 120 minutes to play. Zoom from planet to planet and compete to rule Sol. Some highlights in the game: there's stellar events where each round players can vote between 2 game-changing options. There's orbiting planets, where the planets will orbit, mimicking the actual movements of planets in our solar system, and faction abilities and machines that changes the way you interact with the game. Well, like I said, there are quite a few launching in September, especially on September 6th. You'll see a few of these games on our channel as we do overviews and playthroughs. Some of those games that you'll see in the days and weeks ahead are the Fox Experiment, Dawn of Ulos, USC Reach, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Cookie Run, and the Sagrada Artisans. So look forward to those. Let me know down in the comments which ones you're excited about coming to Kickstarter, GameFound, or other crowdfunding platforms. We'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.